Pro Muscle Car, Event 1, Round 2, Elimination in Dubai. Hello there everybody and welcome to Opafed Gaming. I am the Opafed. Today we're driving a Corvette ZR1 and we're driving it in our pro season of our career in a Pro Muscle Car event. We're in Dubai on the Hattan Way and we're driving in an elimination race. Now for those of you who are not quite sure or just need a quick refresher, whoa, let's get moving boys or we're never going to finish this race. We got 22 vehicles in the race and we started in the last spot with a rolling start, and there's a counter in the middle of the screen, and whenever that counter reaches 0, the last 2 cars on the track are eliminated. So you want to try and make sure you stay away from the back end of the pack and keep boogieing as fast as you can. Oh, not quite enough room there to stay ahead of that elimination number. Now we're going to keep going around on the track over and over as many times as it takes for all 21 cars, I guess, because the last car doesn't get eliminated, for all the cars to be eliminated and to leave one person standing, and we hope that that's going to be the Opafed in the Corvette ZR1. But we got our work cut out for us because we still got, well, we still got 12 cars ahead of us and not that many behind us in the elimination area. But we've got a little bit of room here, so we're going to power by these 2 and catch up to the next pack. Now, I'm not a fan favorite of driving chaotically, so I try to keep it as clean as possible, but this is Grid Legends that we're driving in, and as you know, they do like to bump and rub, so if you accidentally hit somebody or rear end them, don't worry too much about it because they will do it to you without a second thought. But we try to keep it clean. As we're coming around on the boardwalk here, we scream around a couple more cars. Now normally it's very difficult to pass cars, especially at this speed to begin with, but when you can't cut them on the inside and you try to power around them on the outside, it's usually pretty tough. But for some reason in this race it seems to work for the Opafed. They seem to let me power around the outside a few times, and sometimes you just have to wait, like right there wasn't enough room, so we let them all shoot by and then we catch back up to them again. Now the elimination spot is quickly dropping. We're down to number 14 now, and we've still got 3 cars in front of us. Good thing is that we can see all our competitors right there, so that makes it a little bit easier. That way you don't have to worry too much about pushing too hard, not knowing where the lead car is. That way it's a little bit easier to try and keep with the front guy, as you can keep an eye on the cars being eliminated behind you. Now this guy wants to try and pass it, but we're not going to let him. Whenever they do that, you just stay focused on what you're doing, don't look at the other cars, and you just keep going. And as we did, we moved past another car and we only got 1 car left in front of us. Now he's a little ways ahead of us. And the other thing that I always tend to do too is a lot of times I start to slow down when I get closer to the front of the pack. But when you do that, the cars from behind start to challenge you and they start to push you. So you got to be careful because it's happened more than once where they slipped by me when I wasn't paying attention to the rearview mirror and seeing how close they got behind me. So we got to keep an eye on that as we're trying to stick with this guy in front of us and look for our opportunity, which should come along fairly quickly, I hope, because we're running down on vehicles to eliminate. But right here we've got a long stretch that's fairly wide and nice sweeping curve, lots of room to pass. That's where it's got to be done. And we're down to the last little bit now. Only 6 more cars and 2 more are going to get eliminated pretty quick, and then we're down to the end. Now it's just a matter of driving clean, don't run into the wall, don't drive off the track anywhere, because if anything happens, that car behind you will be past you and you will not have enough time to recoup. So try and keep it clean. That's what we're going to do and get that checkered flag. Absolutely awesome race. I love driving at night through the city of Dubai. looks fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you come back to OpenFed Gaming again real soon. Until then, you've been racing in an elimination race in Dubai in a Corvette ZR1 with me, the OpenFed.